Hey folks, thanks for stopping by. Today is an exciting day for me. See this bowl of medication? These are all gone now. After 89 days as a carnivore, I have eliminated this entire bowl of medications that I was taking on a regular basis. My days of being sick, my days of feeling bad, my days of having pain and issues are gone. Carnivore has changed me completely, and I can't help but tell you about it. So here's a few of the ones that I'm no longer taking. Here's the worst one I had to do was the CPAP. CPAP. I'm off of it now. No more sleep apnea. Zyrtec. Allergies, stuffiness, gone. Tagamet. Gone. No more acid reflux. High blood pressure. I was taking this medication and I've been monitoring my blood pressure now for a week or two. The doctor said I could get off of it. That's important. So I have normal blood pressure now. Gone. This is an anti-inflammatory I was taking for pain in my shoulders. Not anymore. I got rid of that pain in less than a month after I went through physical therapy and injections, cortisone injections, and all this medication. A month or less on carnivore, arthritis pain was gone. Here's another Prevacid, antacid, reflux, that's gone. Statins. I'm not taking statins anymore. Cholesterol. My cholesterol went up when I started carnivore, but it doesn't matter. I'm not a medical doctor. Don't believe me. Read your own, get your own information. But from my experience and what I've read, statins only lower LDL, and LDL is not even important in the scheme of things. If you get off of sugar, get off of carbohydrates, get on carnivore, don't worry about it. This is going to go up. Your cholesterol is going to go up. When you start eating fatty meat, things that are healthy for you, cholesterol is going to go up. Doctor's going to tell you, stop eating fat. I convinced my doctor to go on carnivore because of all of these things that I've changed since I saw him 6 months ago. I had him convinced, and he actually started carnivore the next day. But before I left the office, he turned around and said, you need to be on a statin and you need to stop eating fat. But he had to say it. He had to say it because that's the standard of care that he has to operate by. Even though it's completely false. He had to tell me that. He had to document that in his email to me on the follow-up email. He had to say, no more fat, get off the butter, take statins. And I politely replied to him, no thank you, I'm staying carnivore and I'm not taking statins. Advil. Woo, I was taking these twice a day for just pain everywhere. I was so inflamed, the inflammation in my body, especially my joints, was awful. And I was taking Advil. Gone. Whoops. Another Zyrtec. Afrin. This was because I was on the CPAP machine, and every once in a while my nose would stop up because of the air coming into my nose, so I don't have to take Afrin anymore. Nasacort, sinus inflammation, sinus problems for my entire life. I've always had sinus problems, and now it's completely gone. My ears have unstopped. The inflammation that was stopping up my eustachian tube, all that's gone. No more Nasacort. My nose is not stuffy. Everything's clear. Albuterol, gone. Every now and then I had problems breathing. That's clear, no problem. So, albuterol, Advil, Nasacort, Afrin, Zyrtec, more Zyrtec, naproxen, Tagamet, blood pressure medicine, and statins, and CPAP. Gone. I'm free of it. All I do now is eat the carnivore diet. I eat 1 meal a day. I don't eat any carbohydrates. And I have changed, really transformed my life. And I can't help but share this with everybody I know. I never thought I'd be doing these videos, okay? But look what's happened. In 89 days, I don't take any meds anymore. This is the most incredible transformation you could possibly do. Get off the carbs. Stop eating sugar. Stop eating processed seed oil. Stop eating ultra-processed foods. Go to your pantry and get rid of that stuff. Do your research. I'm going to do some videos next about some of the books that I've read, including this one, The Carnivore Diet by Dr. Shawn Baker. Pick up this book and read this. It's a fascinating book. And what's really the fun part of this book is the first chapter where he gives his biography and how they came after him for doing this. They got his license for 3 years. He lost his medical license for 3 years because he did something that actually healed people. These are the kind of heroes, these are the kind of doctors that you want to listen to. The ones that are willing to go against the standard of care, who are willing to stand up to the hospital administration, willing to stand up to the governing bodies that govern their licensure, are willing to make the changes that work. We've got to change the paradigm. We've got to change what's considered the standard of care. People are getting well on this diet. People are thriving on this diet. Walmart eventually is not going to make money. When everybody figures this out, all these companies that sell products in Walmart, all these processed foods, 75% of the products in Walmart are ultra processed. 75% of them contain high fructose corn syrup. The stuff is terrible for you. It won't kill you tomorrow, but 20 years from now, you're gonna be miserable and you're gonna die young. You got to change your habits. Nobody can do it but you. Once you get into ketosis, once you get into eliminating these carbs and sugars, you're gonna have a few cravings. You're gonna go through a week or two of transition as your body learns to adapt to having no sugar and learns to thrive on fat like it should. It's gonna be difficult for a week or two, but once you get past that initial time period when you make this transition, you're gonna feel better immediately. It's astonishing, the transformation. It's not a minor transformation. This is life-changing. I would never have thought that I would be doing this on YouTube, but I am, and I'm going to keep doing it. And hopefully everybody around me will start doing it and get the benefits. I've lost 45 pounds. I'm 61 years old, and I feel like I'm 21. And you can do the same thing. Start by reading Dr. Baker's book and cleaning out your pantry. And I'm going to talk about some other books that I used to educate myself about human nutrition, to help clarify all of the stupid confusion out there about diet and nutrition. It's probably the most confusing area that you could possibly dig into. I've got 9 or 10 books that I've read cover to cover, and I actually remember what I read because I don't have brain fog anymore, by the way. So I'm going to go through those in the next few videos, give you an idea of what I read and how I educated myself, and hopefully you can do the same thing and be smarter. Be smart. Get smart about your personal nutrition. And once you're armed with that information and you've basically unlearned everything that you've ever been taught about nutrition, and you learn to ignore all of these food pyramids and all this junk that's out there and learn what to focus on, you're going to get better real quick. I hope this helps you. I'm excited about being medicine free now. I'm going to give you a few more videos coming up to show you what books I've read, and hopefully you can do the same thing. Thanks for coming by today. Send me those comments. I really appreciate you guys making those comments and hitting those thumbs up and subscribing. I've got a lot more information to give you. I'm hoping to educate you about human nutrition a little bit. I'm not a doctor. I am a chemist and biologist and have an MBA, but my goal is to share with you what I've learned, and hopefully you'll feel better too. Thanks, and have a good day.